This is video number 26, titled The 0.01%. Everyone talks about wanting success. People dream of achieving their goals, living a life of abundance and risk, and rising to the top of their field. But here's the truth. True, extraordinary success, that kind that puts you in the top 0.01%, comes with a price tag most people simply aren't willing to pay. It's not just about working hard. It's about dedicating every fiber of your being, every ounce of energy, and every moment of your life to the pursuit of something greater. The 0.01% Club is an exclusive place, and the door to get in isn't open to just anyone. You can't buy your way in, charm your way in, or luck your way in. The only currency accepted here is relentless, discipline, all-consuming effort. Think about the people who have achieved at that level, whether they're entrepreneurs, athletes, artists, or innovators. They didn't just work hard. They went above and beyond what most people would consider reasonable. They sacrificed time, comfort, and often personal relationships to master their craft and reach their goals. They didn't just want success. They lived and breathed it every single day. So the real question is, are you willing to give everything you've got to join this club? Because to get into the exclusive 0.01% Club, you must be prepared to pay an exclusive price. To illustrate what it takes to reach the 0.01% level of mastery, let's look at one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Kobe Bryant. Kobe wasn't just an elite athlete. He was one of the most driven and relentless competitors the world has ever seen. His commitment to becoming the best wasn't a part-time effort. It was a lifestyle, an obsession, and a mindset that few people could ever comprehend. From the very beginning of his career, Kobe showed what it meant to pay the price for greatness. He was a basketball genius and known for his grueling work ethic, often arriving at the gym at 4 a.m. for practice long before anyone else. After winning championships, he didn't take time off to celebrate. Instead, he hit the gym harder, identifying weaknesses in his game and perfecting them. He was obsessed with improving, with finding any edge, no matter how small, that would set him apart from the competition. Kobe's legendary 81-point game, his 5 NBA championships, and his countless clutch performances were no accident. They were the result of a superhuman level of preparation and dedication. He wasn't just competing against other athletes. He was competing against himself, always pushing to become better, faster, smarter, and more efficient. And while others might have been satisfied with a couple of championships or endorsements, Kobe was chasing something far more elusive, a legacy that would put him in the rarefied air of the 0.01%. What did Kobe give up to achieve that level of success? A lot. He sacrificed time with family, friendships, and countless personal comforts. But for Kobe, the trade-off was worth it because his love for the game and his drive to be the best were non-negotiable. He paid the price, and in return, he became one of the greatest to ever play the game of basketball. Kobe's story is a vivid example of what it takes to reach the highest levels of achievement. It's not about talent alone. It's about outworking everyone else, committing to the process, and making sacrifices that most people simply aren't willing to make. The lesson here is simple. If you want to be in the 0.01%, you have to be willing to pay the price. And that price is steep. It's not just about working harder than your peers. It's about pushing yourself to a level of discipline, sacrifice, and commitment that most people won't even imagine to attempt. Let's break down what this price looks like in practice. Number 1. Relentless discipline. To reach the 0.01%, you need to adopt an almost militant level of discipline. This means sticking to a routine, even when you don't feel like it. It means waking up early, staying late, and putting in the work, even when it's uncomfortable. The 0.01% don't make excuses, and they don't cut corners. They show up every day without fail and give 110% even when no one is watching. Discipline isn't a choice for them, it's a way of life. Number 2, sacrifices of time and comfort. To get to the top, you'll have to give up more than just your time. You'll have to sacrifice personal comforts, leisure, and even relationships along the way. While others are enjoying weekends off, taking vacations, or indulging in downtime, the 0.01% are working. They are perfecting their craft, learning new skills, and constantly improving. If you want to be in the top 0.01%, you must be willing to say no to short-term pleasures and distractions in favor of long-term success. Number 3, mastery over motivation. Motivation comes and goes. There will be days when you feel inspired and ready to tackle your goals, but there will also be days when you don't feel like doing anything. The difference between the 0.01% and everyone else is that they don't rely on fleeting motivation. They rely on mastery. They have mastered the ability to work through discomfort, to stay focused when the excitement fades, and to push forward even when they're exhausted. They understand that motivation is temporary, but discipline and mastery are permanent. Number 4, laser focus and obsession. The 0.01% don't just dabble in their goals. They obsess over them. Whether it's building a business, mastering a skill, or reaching a personal milestone, they are singularly focused. They cut out distractions and eliminate anything that doesn't serve their mission. Their level of focus is intense, and their commitment to their goals is unwavering. To join the 0.01%, you must be willing to live and breathe your mission day in and day out. Number 5, mental toughness. The path to the 0.01% is not for the faint of heart. It's grueling, challenging, and often filled with setbacks. What separates those who succeed from those who fall short is mental toughness. The 0.01% have an unshakable belief in themselves and their ability to achieve their goals, no matter how many times they fail or how hard the road becomes. They don't give up when things get tough. They dig in deeper, adapt, and keep moving forward. Number 6, outworking everyone else. Hard work alone won't guarantee success, but there is no substitute for it. The people in the 0.01% are often the hardest workers in the room. They outwork their competition, not just because they're driven, but because they know that in a world full of talent, effort is often the deciding factor. To get into the 0.01%, you must be willing to work harder than everyone else. There's no way around it. It's important to understand that not everyone wants to be in the 0.01% club, and that's okay. The level of sacrifice and commitment required to reach this level of success is immense, and for many, the trade-offs are simply too great. Being in the 0.01% isn't just about achieving financial success or fame. It's about dedicating your life to something so completely that everything else becomes secondary. However, if you do have the desire to reach that level, it's critical to be honest with yourself about what it will take. You can't expect extraordinary results without putting in extraordinary effort. You can't expect to stand among the world's top performers if you're only giving average effort. The 0.01% are in a league of their own because they've paid a price that most people would never dream of paying. If you want to be in the top 0.01%, you need to be willing to sacrifice more, work harder, and push yourself further than you ever thought possible. There are no shortcuts. There are no easy routes. But if you're willing to commit fully, to pay the price with everything you've got, the rewards are unparalleled. The 0.01% isn't just an elite group because of their wealth, influence, or talent. It's because of their willingness to pay the exclusive price required to get in that exclusive club. It's not about working hard for a few weeks or months. It's about dedicating your entire life to a goal. The 0.01% achieve success because they are clear in their minds what they are going to achieve and willing to give up comfort, time, and even personal happiness in pursuit of their mission. They are relentless, focused, and disciplined in ways most people can't even imagine in their wildest dreams. If you aspire to reach that level, know this: it will take everything you've got. You will have to push yourself beyond your limits, endure setbacks, and outlast your competition. But the reward? It's a life lived on your own terms, a legacy that endures, and the satisfaction of knowing you've reached the pinnacle of your potential. The 0.01% isn't a place you simply arrive at. It's a club you earn your way into through blood, sweat, and sacrifice. The question you need to ask yourself is, are you willing to pay the price? Because if you are, the doors to the 0.01% club are waiting for you. Like this video and leave a comment right now.